Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope everybody had a fantastic week. We are back at the zoo doing some people sketching. I mean, I'm not there now, but last week I had done a people sketch of a little sad girl sitting on the bench. And I talked about another girl that I had seen there, and I got a picture of her. And so this is her. You can see the picture there on the left. What drew me to this girl was her hair, her hoodie, her sunglasses. I really liked the profile of this girl, and looking back, I kind of wish I would have done more of a graphic profile. But at the time when I drew this, I twisted her body on purpose just to get away from that reference, since I had it sitting there. You get too close to the reference, and then you're too close to the reference. Like it's just it's not your own thought, it's I took a picture. That's why I have the picture. And if I wanted an exact copy of the picture, what's the point? I have that photo. So I did some just tinkering with the pose, put her hands in her little coat pocket like that, just to kind of emphasize the fact that she's very guarded. Like she's got this hair covering her face, her sunglasses covering her face. She's got a hoodie up. So I put her hands in her pocket just to kind of emphasize that. She also had these rips down her jeans, which were really cool. They were on the front of her jeans. I put them on the side just to make them visible for the drawing. But yeah, that's what this is drawing. That's what this drawing is. So right here, I'm just going through the line work, kind of setting up the final drawing. Here in a minute, I work on this hair. This hair was kind of a nightmare. I really didn't know what to do with it. Because there's different approaches you could take. You could take a very graphic approach to it. With the curliness of it and the length of it, it really it poses a problem, but it also poses a lot of options. And so, I thought about doing a very graphic approach. That's kind of what the light sketch shows. Just trying to rough in the shape of it. But I couldn't picture it in my head looking well. So I tried out this scribble, and it seemed to fit. I like the way it came out. So that's what I went with. Let's see. Total time, this took me an hour and a half from starting the file to ending the video, basically ending the recording. So it was like an hour and 27 minutes or something like that. Everybody asks what I sketch with, what I draw with, and paint with. I always sketch with just the pencil brush. It came with CS6 maybe. Maybe before then. I've kind of lost track of when it came out, but it's an erodible tip pencil. The icon looks like a little pencil, and the erosion is set to 0, so it won't erode at all. Photoshop will emulate the erosion of a pencil tip. So the harder you push, it'll kind of go flat, and then you have to sharpen it. Well, I don't like that. I want it to stay consistent, so I just set it to 0, but that's what I use. It's like a size 9. The only bummer about that brush is you can't really change the size too well. It's kind of hard to change the size. It changes the spacing up a lot. But yeah, that's what I use to sketch with. And then I've been kind of working on some new brushes, so that's what I'm using here is just these new brushes. I'm just trying them out, seeing how they're working. Definitely have some that I like and some that need to be worked on a little bit. I've been trying to make up some brushes just to kind of have the Brandon Green brush set, that I can offer you guys and give you guys something to play with. But the reason I haven't offered my brushes so far is just because a lot of them came from either other artists or just who knows where. I don't know where I got a lot of my brushes, so I don't want to offer other people's brushes. I don't want to offer just standard Photoshop brushes because you guys already have those. I use a standard round Photoshop brush, 90% of the time, other than the sketch. So that's why I haven't offered those brushes. But I'm trying to develop them just for something to do. Let's see, what else? I'm working in Photoshop. Yeah. just working on the colors here. I end up not liking the color scheme too much here. I kind of wish I would have explored some different lighting and different coloring, but you know, it turns out okay. So this past week when I posted the sad girl at the zoo, the little droopy girl, somebody had asked about the layers that I use and how I set up my layers, how I use them, how I set up my files. I've gotten several questions about, you know, what file size do you do, you know, how do you work, just asking for more detail, more information about my files and layers and stuff. And so I thought, well, what better way than just to give you guys the files. So I've uploaded this PSD that you're watching right now, along with last week's PSD of the little droopy girl, to Gumroad. The link is in the description. For this weekend, it is $0. You can get it for free. It is free or donation. So if you want to support me and you want to, you know, just show me your love a little bit, you can put in whatever amount you want. But if you want it for free, that's 100% acceptable. You know, just do me a favor and share the video. You know, just post it somewhere. But yeah, so you guys can check that out, and you'll have 2 Photoshop files. They're, you know, full scale. They're 8.5 by 11, 300 DPI. You know, I haven't changed the size of them at all. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You can download that. By the way, after that, so they'll be free this weekend. After that, I might just make them like $1 or $2. You know, they're not going to be super expensive. So you're watching this video. If you're watching this video in the future, past this weekend, today is March 31st. Well, when I'm recording this, so you know, if you're watching this a week, you know, the first weekend of April, then there'll be a $1 or $2. So, you know, not too bad. But I'll leave them up so you can get them. Yeah. So I hope you guys like it. Right here, I just go in and adjust the lighting a little bit. It was too dark. Like, I backed away from the screen. It was just dark. So anyways, if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so you can get these videos every week, every Friday. You guys have a good week. Go draw something. All right, bye.